Hello, fellow YouTubers, and welcome back to Disabled DN. I'm Driven D, and I'm coming at you with the video on Worldbuilding by Board of Calderra. The first couple videos I've done have been dealing more with terrain and mapping, but I want to take a break from that and do something a little bit different. I'm going to talk about a religious order that I've been coming up with. And it's called the Order of the Blue Flag. Now, I wanted in this world, or to have the feeling that magic is kind of underground, it's not openly practiced, except for clerics and divine magic. I wanted the rest, the arcane nature magic, to be kind of behind the scenes. So I decided I needed something to make that happen. And I chose to make a religious order. Now, this religious order, they actually don't worship a real deity in my setting. And the being that they worship is a very powerful fire elemental, or from the plane of fire. But it's the belief in this entity that gives them their abilities. And for me, I kind of equated it back to medieval times. I'm with the Catholic Church at that time. I'm in that they didn't like pagans and didn't like followers of other religions. They wanted everybody to follow their beliefs. And while I'm not going into the debate whether that was a good or bad thing, I wanted to give kind of that feel. So one of the guidelines I put on this religious order was if they encountered a follower of another faith or could prove that they were magic users, they would first try to convert them, and if they wouldn't be converted, they would try to eliminate them, or strip away their abilities. Now, to do this order needed something specific, because they're very military and brute force based. They would have a hard time dealing with magic users who could teleport away from them, hold them in play, charm them. So I thought, okay, the followers of this fire elemental, this is what they're about. What is needed to enable them to do their job? And two things came to mind. First, magic couldn't work on them. It was addressing by the being that they follow, that any type of magic just does not work on them or around them. which meant people had to use diplomacy or physical force to resist. The second thing was I wanted this to be an order that people were afraid of. Almost like the Inquisition, and those that would torture people for information, and they would kill people that they thought were guilty. So I wanted it to be a very serious thing if you were accused of something and had to face one of these. And so I added that to the religious order as a benefit of being one of these. Then I thought about, okay, how would you recognize these people from anyone else? And I came up with they had engraved on their armor, the shield, kind of like the Crusaders had a big red cross. They had a symbol of a blue slit. So I made stat-wise, the typically fighters or paladins or clerics of whatever level, or I decided suitable for the session and for the group to come up with this. They have no special abilities other than they're trained to fight, they're trained in ways of intimidation, torture, other than magic doesn't work around them. And then there you go, I have a religious order, or at least the starts of one. I still have some work to do with what religious holidays they celebrate, how the hierarchy set up. I believe I'm gonna have it set up where it's ran by a council, and then you have underneath the council you have like your elder knights, captain, and of the guards. You have your sergeant at arms, right down to new recruits. So it's pretty simple. I do want there to be festivals and holidays, certain rituals they undergo, trials to join, but all that stuff to flesh out later. I can go ahead and use the concept of them in my book or in campaign settings. So I hope this has been a little bit informative on my thinking process for creating this particular thing, and maybe inspire my viewers to do something similar with how they're creating something and for their own campaigns, their own setting. So with that being said, I hope you all enjoyed this brief video, and until next time, may the dice always roll in your favor.